What's up, everybody? I just had the urge to post on YouTube because I want to get more consistent with that, and I want to, I want to get popular on YouTube, and I want to keep going on YouTube. And I feel like also this is where's my finger? This is a blood spot from my dog Gracie that passed away. Um, you can see like all over this blanket here. There's like spots. Oh, right there. Yeah. She used to bleed a lot. I'm not sure what that was about. I think it was her period or something. But anyways, yeah, I had the urge to post. I was writing things I wanted to do tonight, like on my no negotiations. So yeah, I wanted to post on YouTube. I didn't have any. I was just gonna post like a little 30-second video. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but man, I need to make money, dude. Which is pissing me off because like the only way that I could get out of this situation I'm in, or like there's many different ways I could get out of this situation, but like the most thing that'll work in my mind is the thing that I think would be the best for me is to get a job, work like 40 hours a week on top of school, um, on top of like doing other stuff, work 40 hours a week, get that, save up money, then get my own apartment, make saving or make get my own apartment, then rent even more money, or pay even more money for rent and utilities and all that shit. So, and I have like I'm going to change the world, and I'm going to become such an amazing I'm already amazing, but I'm gonna fully insist upon myself. No, I'm gonna fully um utilize my strengths. I'm gonna go towards my goals. I'm gonna go do, because it's more about, right now in my life, it's more about escaping the situation. I mean, I want to go towards things I want to do, and I know like I should be looking at this thing as going towards what I want to do instead of like running away from things, because that's not really how the universe works, right? Or that's what I've heard, at least. Look at things as what do I want rather than what do I not want. Start thinking of things you want rather than things you don't want. Rather than, I don't want this, so can that not be in my life? Think of it, I want this, so can that be in my life? I feel like that's how the universe wants you to look, and that's where I've heard it from this YouTuber Joey the Gypsy, who I watch a lot. Actually, no, I don't watch a lot. I just like saw him, but like I've been binge watching his YouTube videos. But that's also kind of like what I've thought. Like, that just seems like a good thought to me. So, yeah, but that makes sense. Like, that focus on things you want. It's more of the positive. It's more of the stop complaining for things you don't want. Say like, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. What does that do? You're just taking things away. You need to be adding things, adding pleasure, adding happiness, adding purpose. Or what? You're just gonna, if you only focus on getting out of, or escaping and escaping, you're just cutting away pieces of your life. You need to add pieces of your life. Add positive things. Say, I want that, instead of saying, I need to get out of this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, if you were like the universe, and you had to say over the universe, and you say, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. You're only thinking about that. The only thing that you're doing is just cutting off pieces of yourself, cutting off pieces of your life. You're not adding anything. So focus on, I want this. I want this to be in my life, so I'm going to do that, or I'm going to attract that. But I also got to do that as well. So focus on that. That's what I want to do. I want to live by myself, or live in a more peaceful environment. I want to learn all these different skills, become I want to be a capable person, with a lot of different unique skills, observations, outlooks on life, different jobs, different like things. I want to become smart, very sharp minded, very big thinker, visualizer, psychic abilities, and magic abilities, all that different type of stuff. So that's what I want. I want that. So I want to. The thing is, I feel like I need to get out of this situation before I can start focusing on what I really want to do. But then when I'm out of this situation, I'm going to be so, I feel like I might be so preoccupied on a job and on school that I'm not even going to be thinking about that stuff. Or that when I do think about that, it's going to be so just like it's going to be like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be so focused on school and everything that I'm going to have so little time to think about what I actually want. I'm worried about that, but I will make it through. And so that all cycles back to me wanting to maybe make other ways of money, which is doing YouTube, which I know I made a video like why I will be successful on YouTube, and I said that I won't look at this as a job. I will look at this as a passion. But at the same time, I do want this to make me money, you know? I do want to, and money is not the main thing I want to make. Is not the main thing I want from YouTube, but I don't know if it's even the main thing I want right now. I more so want the popularity and the influence and the how the popularity will get me into other things I want to do in life and get me into other aspects and other avenues and careers, you know? Because I want to be, I forget what it's called, like maybe like a multi something person, where where the person is like in, where normally people are like stick to like three things in life, or like their job, or like maybe hobbies, and then maybe like entertainment, and then they just cycle and cycle. I want to be focused on billions of different things. Job here, that thing I want to learn, that thing I want to learn, that thing I want to spend a month of my life doing and learn all the things about that. Maybe the experience that I had from that can help me in a totally different area, but it has similarities. So then I can take experience from that and take it over there. That type of stuff. I want to do that. I want to become very powerful, very influential. I want to help the world. I want to help myself too. I want to hopefully I won't get assassinated by the government because I'm helping the world so much, but if that happens, it happens. So I'm going to be helping the world before then so much anyways that it's going to, before I'm even assassinated, like it'll already be done, you know? So yeah, I'm a very ambitious person, but it's not like I'm ambitious but I'm lazy or whatever. I'm ambitious, but I need the right environment. So it's all about getting to the right environment so that I can like fly my wings, you know? And I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. My mental health is so bad because of the environment. I mean, that's why I'm slowly chipping away, climbing up ladder by ladder on the mountain to get out of the situation. That's why when I get a job, I'm going to be chipping up ladder by ladder, step by step on the mountain to get out of that situation. And I'm finally going to get it sometime, someday very soon, very quickly. I'm going to get out of that. I'm going to have the ability to fly my wings, you know, when I get more money or more freedom or things like that, when I just need more time. But with the small amount of time I do have, I will use that to my advantage. I will get that into other careers, other skills. Even if there's skills that won't make me money, I'll do other skills like that, other things, other passions, other languages, other things. It's all going to build up. It's all going to build up, you know, because of karma, because of you. I feel like I might just like not so much deserve, but like attract more things because I am learning all these different types of stuffs and languages and things like that. So I'm going to be attracting more opportunities for myself. But also there was something else. But also yeah, so the karma from that, from like getting all these different types of things, but it's also like the experience from it as well. That like the thing, I could be learning this and learning that and taking that from that and that, combining everything together, all building up for myself. And there was something else. There was another way that could be good for that will be good for me when I eventually do that. and there's hints of me. It's deep ingrained in me. Like these passions are deep ingrained in me. Like whether they're natural, whether they were ingrained when I was first born, like they were meant to be or whatever, or whether it's just something that I attach to. I don't know. I don't think I'm not. I don't think I'm like special. I think anyone could be me. You know, anyone could be someone who wants to get out of their situation, and someone who you know, realizes that they can become amazing as a person. I'm not better than anyone. I don't even if I don't know, maybe I deep down think that in a way, but I'm not. I don't know, that's an insecurity I have, that I deep down think I'm better than everyone. I don't think I am, you know. At least not like naturally. I don't know. But things are gonna work out for me. And I'm gonna keep trying, keep doing options. There's always an option, there's always a way out. If there's one thing I've learned, it's and my friend's dad told me this. There's always options, always paths to go to. Always, that doesn't work, okay, fine, you can go to that. That doesn't work, okay, you can go to that. Okay, if you hit a dead end here, you're gonna have to go back, but you don't actually restart, because you get the experience from that. He told me like something like you have more options and you have more paths, and I just took it way far in my head. It really hit me, and I just like, you never really start over. Like when you die in a video game, you don't start over. You learn, even if it's subconsciously. You learn, like you know the Sans fight in Undertale. I must have spent at least a week straight, no, at least like 3 days straight, hours and 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 hours, probably more than most people playing. Probably like, I was probably in the 10% of people, because of just how long it took me to beat that fight. And I felt discouraged, but I kept going. I kept going. Every single death, I would get a little better. Even if I got to like the second phase, or if I got to like the fourth phase, and then the next like 60 deaths, I died at the second phase. So you would think like that didn't make you better if you're dying earlier. No, it did, because it gave me experience. It gave me subconscious experience, at least subconscious, that I could take to go further and further and further, and then I'd go back and go back and go back, and then further and further and back, further, back, and then boom, I beat it. That's how you win. It's not like a stable, streamlined experience. You progress, you fail, you start like here, you go fail, here, fail, here, then you go over here, fail, back here, over here, fail, back here, then over here, and then eventually you get it. That's how it works. There's no such thing as starting over, okay? There's no such thing. It's make-believe. It's pure fiction. It's fantasy, okay? Anyways, yeah, I just need to say that. I need to get that off my chest. Hopefully you guys took some inspiration. I definitely took some inspiration from this. I'm going to definitely make it out. I'm going to definitely go through all my options and all my resources that I could have, and keep going, keep trying stuff, keep talking.